I'm Eddie Brock.
Hi guys, welcome back to Hallonin week. We are on look 3, and the look is inspired by this picture that one of my clients had sent me. I'm going to do my version, my take on this. Alright, so jumping in with the NYX 3.5 nude beige concealer, I'm just going to apply that on my eyebrows, and I'm going to go back and forth to kind of cake it up. What that does is it makes the faux bleached brow look.
If you want adventure, then fly to home. But if you want to travel, then go alone. Yeah, what's the point in us if I never know? Yeah, if you're gonna leave, I'ma let you go. I'm tired of the pain. Go away.
So I'm going to take my MAC Groundwork paint pot. The reason I use Groundwork is because whenever I do smoky eyes, I need like a darker brown base, just so that way the colors look a whole lot more vibrant. And so I'm just taking that and applying it on the lid.
I fell where my demons dwell. My own little nightmare, I call it hell. Oh well, it's time to get back up, climbing and climbing. I'm done with this road.
So now I'm going to go ahead and jump into my NYX Stripped eyeshadow. I'm going to apply that down first. That's just my safety coat. Stripped is a very like gray toned black, so this is one that I like to use to add depth to a color. So I always start with this one because it's the safest route in not messing up your look.
Around, I guess time starts still. A king without his crown. Now I'm breaking, you're faking, girl. You never made a sound. Oh, wait. I'm tired of the pain. Go
And now that I have stripped layered where I want it to be, I'm going to take Black Bean and I'm just going to apply that down. I've learned that with the Cake That, it's actually a liner slash brow powder. And so this one, it needs something really sticky in order for it to stay on, because if you use water or setting spray on top of it, it tends to transfer or get really like messy. It's just really messy. But if you use a cream product underneath, it's locked on and it's not going anywhere. So Black Bean is an important color to have. We're going to use it to line the waterline, but not only that, this is going to be the color that creates the spider legs. And the funny thing is that spiders have, what is it, like 8 legs? And when I looked in the picture, it has like, I don't know, an odd number of legs. But I just recreated that part, and then all I'm doing is taking the brush and just going straight up and then kind of turning the brush to get a little like arch, and you're just going to repeat that again and again and again and again until you get the amount of legs that you want. I also want to point out that Black Bean is very similar to like a nude pencil. If you mess up, you can totally go in there and just like wipe it away.
I'm letting go. want adventure, then fly to home. But if you wanna travel, then go alone. Yeah, what's the point in us if I never know? Yeah, if you're gonna leave, I'ma let you go. I'm tired of the pain. Go away. I'm tired of guessing time.
So this is kind of the part where I step back, look at the look, and see if I need to add anything else. I noticed that the, I guess, smokiness of the eyeshadow wasn't as high as I wanted it to be, so I just went ahead and took whatever was left on the brush and just applied it to kind of like fade out the black a little bit more.
Is what I tell myself, so I could feel something else. Yeah, I guess I had my bad days, but it doesn't mean I lost my darling, where were you?
So now that I'm happy with the way everything's turning out, I'm gonna go back into the cake that, go to the black side, and I'm just going to set down the legs, just so that way it's not gonna transfer on anything.
Without his crown, now I'm breaking, you're faking, girl. You never made a sound. Oh, wait, I'm tired of the pain. Go away. I'm tired of guessing time.
So taking the Mayron Paradise Paint in white, I'm just going to go ahead and use that on a very, very thin brush. And I'm going to apply this as highlight. So pretty much you want to hit all the high points, or the points that the light would be hitting. So that's going to be more on like the outer side of the leg. Like if you think of your legs, your jeans, like where your pockets go, that's kind of where you want to hit that highlight. And then on the inner side, we're going to add the shadow.
I'm alone, I'm a broken home. I gave you all the bricks that I own and know. I'm letting go, I'm breaking these walls down, breaking these walls down. If you want adventure, then fly to home.
So I want to say that this is the NYX Over the Taupe shadow, and I'm just going to apply that on the inner side. Like I said, you kind of want to do it to every single leg because it needs to have that shadow, so it looks like it's off your face and it's creating that shadow.
I'm tired of the pain. Go away. I'm tired of guessing time. feel something else. Yeah, I guess I had my bad days, but it doesn't mean I lost my style. Darling, where were you when my heart was on the ground? I thought time would prove that you would stick around. I guess time stood still, a king without his crown. Now I'm breaking and you're faking, girl. You never made a sound. I'm tired of the pain. Go away.
So what I'm doing is I'm taking the black bean jumbo eye pencil and I'm applying it as lipstick. The reason I like to do this is because it's a very thin formula. I'm going to go ahead and go in there with my fingers and blend it out. I take whatever's generally left on my fingers and I'll use that to add shadow or depth, so like kind of like cream contouring, but it's a little bit nicer because it's not going to be as intense. So I'm going to go back in and I'm just going to re-add more the black bean just to have an actual lip color. And I decided to take the Mare on Paradise paint and just go ahead and create a couple spiderwebs on my body, just because I felt like it was missing something. And you can totally do this on a shirt, or if you want to do it to like wear a v-neck and have just that little bit of a spiderweb coming out, it'll top your look off and make it look a whole lot better.
I'm alone, I'm a broken home. I gave you all the bricks that I own and know. I'm letting go, I'm breaking these walls down, breaking these walls down. If you want adventure, then fly to home. But if you want to travel, then go alone. Yeah, what's the point in...
So I actually found this, it's an Ardell kind of like gemstone sticker, and it's called Arachnophobia. So I actually really like this side of Ardell. It's called Fright Night, and they create a bunch of like Halloween stuff, from lashes to paints to a bunch of different stuff. So this you can generally find at like Walgreens or Walmart. Here in Texas I found it in HEB, and I feel like it just tops off the look, but you can always look online. I'm pretty sure they have a website, and I really liked it. I'm also taking these stickers. They're spiders, like glitter spiders, that I found at Michael's, and I'm just going to place that wherever I feel like I need them. Generally I like to put them where I do the like start of the spider web, just so this way it's not as noticeable. So in case you feel like your lines are kind of like shaky, you can do that trick and it makes your look like it tops your look off. And that's the finished look, guys. I hope that you guys liked it. It's super easy to recreate, and I wanted it to be super easy so this way you guys can do it at home.
I'm Eddie Brock.